Lovely. I hope you can see that in full colour. Marvellous. It's been sent in to me by Laurie Pierce. Laurie, congratulations. I shall give that to Kate in just a moment because the wish of Victoria Peters has come true. She's in Wirral, Merseyside. Victoria says, please could you have Kate Bush on Swap Shop in real life? She is here in real life, and I can see from here she's breathing what's more. Victoria, chatting to her in a moment, but let's have some Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights, of course, the number that brought my next guest to prominence last year, Kate Welcome. That must mean an awful lot to you, that song, actually, mustn't it?
Yes, it does. It means an awful lot. I mean, that's really why my name is known, because of that song and because of the book.
Yes. How did the interest in the Bronte subject come up?
Well, it was originally from a TV series years ago, and I just caught the very end of it. And it was like really freaky because there's this hand coming through the window and whispering voices. And I've always been into that sort of thing, you know, and it just hung around in my head. And the year before last I read the book, and that was it. I had to write a song about it. You know?
When did you write the song? Because the record came out at the beginning of the year. Was it January or February?
That's right, and I'd written the song in the summer before. Really just before we recorded the album. It was my latest song.
So, what, 6 months before that first single came out, you were planning to start a strong record career?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I've always wanted to record. Since I was a kid, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be, if not a songwriter, a singer. And I never thought I'd be a singer. And I still, in a way, really don't consider myself a singer. And it's just fantastic for me that other people do.
Yeah.
It's great.
From an observer's point of view, an amazing year last year, but you were dubbed by lots of journalists as the voice of 78, the singer of 78. Is that a problem? Do you think that you made such an impact? Do you feel that could become a little bit of a burden?
I've no idea. I think possibly I could get a problem with the fact that most people associate me with just one song. But then again, I'm so lucky that people even remember me for anything, you know? I mean, I've been so lucky in this last year. And really, all I'm concerned about is just carrying on doing what I can and hoping that people will still like it.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, you know, just take it as it comes.
True. I was lucky enough to be on your first Top of the Pops, and
it was my second one, actually.
Was it?
Remember, yeah.
Was it the second one?
Yeah.
That was with that song.
Yeah.
I remember you being incredibly cool when things were getting a little bit heavy because you couldn't get the timing right with Johnny Pearson's orchestra, and Johnny was trying to be sympathetic and sort it out. And the terrible time problems of recording Top of the Pops. You really kept calm about the whole thing. I thought that was quite amazing. Have you found it difficult to adapt at all to some of the pressures of television or live appearances?
Well, it's such a strange process, the whole thing, you know, like you get very nervous before you come on, and then when you're actually doing it, you're so concerned about giving your best that, you know, like I was quite happy to say, excuse me, can we just stop and do it again, you know?
Yeah.
I was more
there was a problem with
about
orchids or something all over the piano as well, wasn't there? That
Yes,
the wrong
plastic
lighting.
orchids. They were worried they were going to blow up, you see, and the whole place would go up in flames. And
well, you carried it off absolutely brilliantly. What about live appearances? Are you doing very much at the moment? Are you going out and...
No, not really. It's something that I've done very little of, live work. I mean, really, the main place I did it was in pubs a couple of years ago, and I mean, that was great, but it was on a very different level.
What were you doing then?
Standards, honky-tonk women, all that sort of thing.
Just standing up at the pub and letting rip?
Had a little band, yeah, it was great.
Marvellous.
Really
I didn't know about that. That sounds really interesting. If you'd like to pick up the phone there, we might better dig up some nasty
This one?
questions about your past for you. And on line 5, hello?
Hello, Noel.
Hello, who are you?
Elaine Drury.
Hello, Elaine. You're the first one through to Kate Bush.
Hi, Kate.
Hello, Elaine.
I'd like to ask you, do you know about your highest note that you can sing?
I've no idea. Probably in the bath, I'd have thought. I can sing higher notes in the bath than anywhere else.
You do have an amazing range, don't you? Has it ever been sort of written down how far you can go?
Oh no, that's the last thing I'd do. Because if you set yourself a limit, then you're probably never going to get over it.
Give us a high note.
What, now?
Yeah, break the phone.
It's very early in the morning.
All right, thank you. Do you find your voice alters during the day?
Oh yeah, incredibly. It's very interesting.
You wake up as a tenor, do you?
It's very weird talking to you like
It is, but we can put the phone down. I was just interested to know that. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's their turn to have a go for the questions. I'm on butt in, line 6. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Who are you?
David Lang.
Hello, David. What's your question?
You know one of your songs, The Man with a Child in His Eyes?
Yeah.
I want to know what the meaning of the song's about.
Oh, well, it's something that I feel about men generally. Sorry about this, folks. That a lot of men have got a child inside them, you know, that they're more or less just grown-up kids. And that it's a very, no, it's a very good quality. It's really good because a lot of women go out and get far too responsible. And it's really nice to keep that delight in wonderful things that children have. And that's what I was trying to say, that this man can communicate with a younger girl because he's on the same level.
Oh, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, David.
Line 2.
Hello?
Hello, who are you?
Martin Smith.
Hello, Martin. A question for Kate, please.
Hello, Kate.
Hello.
What would you be if you weren't a singer?
Oh dear, probably working in Woolworths. Something like that. I don't know.
Well, that's very good. You just floored her completely there. Woolies are pleased, but when you were at school, were you aiming at a career of any sort?
Well, yes, I was really into being a psychiatrist. And it's really good. I never made it, you know. Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of an amazing answer, really. It's not the sort of thing you just drop by the side saying, well, I was going to be a psychiatrist when the brain surgery fell through.
Yeah,
Thank you
right.
very much for the question.
Thank you.
Line 3. Hello, who are you?
This is Kim Susan Neville.
Is who?
Kim Susan Neville.
Ah, are there two of you there?
No.
Ah,
You're right.
I thought I heard somebody else. Okay, what's the question?
I'd like to ask Kate, how long have you had your hair like that?
How do you mean? You mean the colour?
No, I mean the style.
The style?
Yeah.
Oh, long time. I mean, it's just how it is, you know. It does what it wants.
Oh, you don't do any special hairstyle?
No, not really. I plait it. I put it in plaits.
Oh, because I've tried to do that and it's always come out well.
Oh, good.
Wrongly, yeah. I think your hair looks really nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure yours does.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye
Thank
now.
you. Bye-bye. Line 4. Hello, who are you?
Monique Vincent.
Would you say your Christian name again?
Monique Vincent.
Monique. Sorry about that. A very good morning to you, Monique. What's your question?
Kate. Hello, Kate.
Hello, Monique.
Where do you get all those nice clothes when you sing? Do they put your real own clothes?
No, I go and get them from shops. Normally antique shops, because like older clothes are just generally more interesting, you know? But I get them specially for the things I sing.
I like your hair very much, like the other girls say.
Thank you.
Compliments flowing. Thank you very much for the call, Monique.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Line 1.
Hello,
Hello, who are you?
Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, very good morning to you. And what's your question?
I'd like to... Hello, Kate.
Hello, Sarah.
How young did you discover your musical ability?
Cool. I'm not sure if that's something that you discover yourself, really. Since I was a kid, I've always been singing and playing the piano. And it was really only through the things that have been happening to me recently that I realised that I could actually do it as a living.
Oh, I see. And also, what's your favourite of your records?
What's the favourite? What you mean out of all my songs?
Yes.
Oh, that's quite a hard question. I guess I'm pretty fond of Oh England, My Lionheart.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Right, thank you.
All right, thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you. You can put the phone down for a moment because I want to ask you a question and you'll say why are we hanging on the phones. The dancing is a very important part of your work. Can you just tell me a little bit about, you've obviously had training. What sort of training have you had?
Well, I haven't really had that much training. The first thing I had to do was with Lindsay Kemp. And I just went to see a show one night. And it was incredible. I couldn't believe what this guy was doing on the stage. You know, like, he was completely demanding the audience's attention.
As a mime artist.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. And I was just in tears at the end of the show. And I went to some of his lessons. And he just opened up a new world for me, the fact that you can express so much with your body.
Mm.
And I thought, well, you know, maybe I can combine that with singing as well. So I went along and started taking some proper lessons because it's important to discipline your body. And I did a couple of years at a place in Covent Garden. like 5 days a week,
Mhm.
and I really enjoyed it.
Are you going to incorporate that skill at all in any concerts?
That's something I've yet to find out for myself. You know, like I can say, oh yeah, I want to do this and this. When you actually start working it out, you find you have very obvious limitations. You know, like you can't leap up in the air 20 times and keep singing at a high A. You know, you just sort of explode into little pieces. But I'm going to try and do something like that. I think theatre is a very important part of concerts.
Great. Well, you've got loads of things here.
Well, we've got some shorts here from Italy. Ta-da! And it's got an Ivor Lionheart on it. It's sort of mock English. This is from New Zealand. That's a jacket that they gave me, and in fact it's too small for me. And I thought someone might like that. And this is a Lionheart jacket from England.
There's an album?
Yes, there's
What's
an
in that
album.
little box?
Well, this is a box from
Oh, nothing in the little box.
Japan. Yes, it is an empty box. And what they do is they've got a very traditional drink out there called sake,
Yeah.
which is a rice wine. And you drink it from here and you put some salt on the corner and you drink it through the salt. And I just
All
thought it
part
was
of
a
the
nice
swap. What
box.
about a question, please, Kate?
Well, the question is, on the end of my album Lionheart, there's a message being scratched for everyone. And what is the message?
Actually on the disc.
Actually on the disc at the end of
Lovely.
the album.
Superb. Well, we had Eric Sims, a naturalist, on the programme last week.
Eric, could you drop in Eric Sims' correct answers, please?
It's
Oops.
quite...
Keep it going, Eric.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness it's house trained. Now, thank you, Eric. Lovely. Would you like to pull one out very quickly?
I'd love to. Oh, he's great.
Thank you, Eric. You may fly away now.
And what do we got? I want to know which was the heaviest bird in Britain. The heaviest flying British bird.
It says that the heaviest British bird is the mute swan.
Is that right?
I don't know that.
Yes.
What's a mute swan?
The foggiest idea. It's a swan, anyway.
And it
Certainly
can't
it's a
talk,
swan. All right.
And the lady that's won it is Jane Gray from 41 Chalk Pit Lane in Oxted. So well done, Jane. That's
Lovely.
great.
Thank you very much for that. Thanks for coming on. And we were talking about the man with the child in his eyes. We get a chance to hear it now.
Oh,
Kate,
great.
thank you very much
Thank
indeed.
you, my pleasure.
Thanks.